Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be making some stew pork. Alright, so here I have about 4 pounds of pork stew. This is the pork shoulder that's just cut up into like stew pieces. To that I'm adding some green season blend, and I have a video with how I make that. I'll put the link in the description box below, as well as the measurement for the seasoning and spices that I'm using. But here I have some garlic powder, onion powder, some smoked paprika, some black pepper, and then I'm gonna add some salt and some dry jerk seasoning. I love cooking with dry jerk seasoning. To me, it's like an all-purpose seasoning. It has all the spices and stuff that I like to cook with. And then I'm adding a couple pieces of ginger because I like a little hint of ginger in my stew pork. And then to this, I'm adding some meat browning as well, just for color. You can add as much or as little as you like. It's just based on the color that you prefer. And I'm just gonna go ahead and mix this all in. You can use gloves, guys, if you're not comfortable mixing the meat with your bare hands. You just want to make sure that you mix it in really well, especially if you're not going to be marinating your meat. All right, so once that's done, you can either marinate it or cook it right away. So here I have my pot that's heated. I'm just adding some oil to that. Once your oil is hot, then you can go ahead and add, you want to make sure your pot and your oil is hot so you can get like a good sear on your meat. And try to use a pot with enough surface space to give each piece of meat a good sear, not one that's too small so the pot is like crowded and then your meat is all sweaty and not searing. All right, so once you added all your meat, you're just going to lightly stir this just so you can get a nice sear on each, as much of the meat as you possibly can. Okay, so once our meat is all seared and good, I'm just going to cover this for a little bit just so it can like spring its own liquid before I go ahead and add any additional liquid to it. All right, so once that's been going for a little bit, I'm just gonna go ahead and add some water to this. I like to use warm water when I'm cooking as it helps to tenderize the meat. And then we're just gonna cover that and let that stew. You're going to need to add water to it as it stews. Maybe it'll take probably like an hour and a half or so, but continue to watch it and add water as needed. Okay, so once our meat is tender, then I'm just gonna add a couple tablespoon of the green seasoning blend, and here I'm adding some carrots and tomato. You can add pretty much anything you want at this point. You can do, I'm also adding some ketchup. You can do potatoes, you can do butter beans, you can do spinners, you can do pretty much whatever you like to add here. And then once I add those in, then I'm just gonna cover it and let it simmer till everything comes together, maybe about 15 minutes or so. Okay, so once that's been going and everything is all simmered together, once your gravy it's thick enough to the consistency that you like, then your stewed pork is done. You want to make sure that you taste your food as you go along. If you need to add salt, you can add salt, or you can add spice if you think it needs a little bit more pepper. But that's basically it, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this video and this recipe. I'll have everything in the description box below. Please remember to give this a thumbs up and to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you.